from right to left in this first half. It's the Charleston Battery versus Rochester Rhinos. As our referee Kevin Broadley gets us underway. Away we go then at MUSC Health Stadium. Ferguson, the captain, out to Woodbine. Oh, that's a dreadful ball from O'Brien Woodbine. And a good save by the Battery's keeper. Well, I never. Horror pass from Woodbine. And Tambakis keeps Rochester at bay. You know what? Bob Lilly wouldn't have believed his luck there, because that should have been a goal. Charleston whip it down the other end, and it's end-to-end action at the start. There's a comfortable save for Gomez. Well, I never. A momentary lapse of reason from one of the veterans on the team, former Jamaican international. A little bit of a push there from Ferguson. There's the Jamaican Canado Forbes. Works it out to the far side. The Battery defending here in the early going. Rochester in the all-white. Attacking the goal to your right. Chance for a cross here. Did that one cross the line? No. Play continues. The Battery head it clear. One back in the tackle. James. Right-footed ball. Swung in. It took a deflection from Portillo, and that's comfortable now for Alex Tambakis in goal. He's on loan from Atlanta United of Major League Soccer. Looking forward, I'm sure, to next season when Atlanta begin play in Major League Soccer. There's another poor clearance there from Atlanta. They get another chance at it, though. That's a good touch from Portillo. Super ball out to this near side from Justin Portillo. Now Woodbine. Chang down the line and straight into touch. It'll be a throw-in for Rochester. Really, you'd have to say bright start from the visitors here at MUSC Health Stadium. That early chance, although it was a bit of a gift, smothered away by Tambakis. This time Woodbine sure with his pass. It goes back to Tambakis. No real high press from Rochester. They're content to let the Battery have the ball in this area of the field. Now Portillo to Guerra. Had a splendid game last weekend in the home match, Guerra. That's not the best ball. I tell you what, the Battery defenders struggling to get their passes right at the moment in the early going. Rochester work it out to the far side. Maybe a chance for a strike here. It's blocked away. That'll be a corner kick for Rochester Rhinos. And an early chance for them to put some pressure on the Battery defense. It'll be an in-swinger, I think. They like to go to that near post, Rochester. Forbes has gone across to take it. You can't see him out of your frame. They've got a player posting up right at the near post. Look for that. Here comes the delivery. It's whipped in. It's a bit low. It's smashed away over the big... Actually strikes the big screen. Another chance for the Rhinos. Again, Forbes over there. I think it's Tagu with him. Again, into the near post. It's flicked across the face. Half a chance. Guerra tackled, throw in Charleston Battery. Still inside 5 minutes here at MUSC Health Stadium. No score. Woodbine thumps it up to the halfway line. It hangs up there a bit. Cordovez can't do much to help it on. And now Guerra gets the ball on the ground. Here's Chang. Brings it back inside. Looks for some support. He's got Portillo. Quick little pass to evade the challenge from Volesky. Mueller out to Griffith. Prince back to Taylor Mueller. Better this from the home side. Well, that looked like a bit of a late challenge there from on Garbanzo. James, the player who caught him. Well, at another time in the game, that might be a yellow card. Let's have a look at that again. Well, there's no real attempt to play the ball there, is there? So it's a stern warning from our referee, and let's hope Garbanzo is okay. He's right in front of the benches. There you see Woodbine helping him to his feet. He should be fine. Coach Bob Lilly having a word with the fourth official just below you. There you see him wearing the black shorts and the black cap. Vastly experienced in USL, Bob Lilly. Really, that's an understatement. He's won a couple of championships. Vancouver, the first. That was against this side, Rochester. That was back in 2006. And then, of course, last year with the Rochester Rhinos. Gomez drives it downfield. There to be won. Little push there, but the referee didn't see it, but it finds its way to Rochester anyway. And now they'll have a throw on the far side. Up and away by Quinton Griffith. Garbanzo sticks the foot in. Little touch square. Oh, he got caught again, didn't he? That was the skipper, Garzi. No damage done. Here's Woodbine. Sets it back to the captain, Sean Ferguson. College of Charleston product. Mueller up the line to Griffith. Clash of the two players, and Cordovez is down. He needs to have a check on him, really, because he's holding his head. I think he's okay, but he's given the decision Rochester's way. Gomez sends it forward, bounces a little bit awkwardly. It's hooked away by Griffith. Challenge from Portillo, set square for Portillo. Now Prince trying to drive it forward, picked off. Garzi works it out to the far side. Lifted down the line. That's a good ball, really. And again, it's blocked behind, so we're going to have another corner kick now for the Rhinos. Gorgeous evening here in Charleston, South Carolina, after what was a very windy, blustery day yesterday with that tropical storm. Forbes over the ball. Great delivery. Look at the whip on that, but in the end, comfortable for Tambakis. Rolls it out to Guerra. Guerra pushes it down the line for Woodbine. Good challenge by Ghazi. Anhauser looking for some help from the referee there, but none coming. Quite a robust player, Ghazi, you'll see as the game progresses. Here's the Jamaican Forbes. Good build up this from Rochester. The cross blocked. Battery throw. Decent history between these clubs. They've battled it out in the playoffs a few times and in the cup. Particularly back at the start of the turn of the century, they were big rivals. Prince, that's a good first-time ball for Chang, who's drifted out to the right wing. He cuts back inside now. Finds Prince. Portillo keeps it moving to Griffith. Back to Justin Portillo. Woodbine's in acres over here if he can pick him out. No, he couldn't find the pass. Here he is again now. Brings it in field. Switches to Ferguson. Oh, that's a good ball from Portillo. He finds Garbanzo, slips it. Wow, he missed his pass. He was looking for Chang. And it breaks down. Forbes now for the Rhinos. One back in the midfield. Guerra just steps into the gap. He's got options both ways. Oh, he missed his pass. Can he win it back in the tackle? No. That's a foul, surely. No, the referee allows play to continue. Given away. Griffith. Poor pass again there, to be honest with you. Let's see. Just after 10 minutes gone. No score here at MUSC Health Stadium. Here's Ryan James. Plays it square to the middle, whipped out to the far side, into touch. Throw in Charleston. Rochester's last match, that 2-2 tie on the road in Wilmington. Unlucky not to pick up all 3 points, really. Long ball straight down the middle. That's comfortable for Tambakis in goal. Mueller, he's going to have to clip this forward, which he does at pace. Nice little set there from Cordovez. Prince takes it in stride. Can he find a teammate? He can. Cordovez is in a bit of space now. Cuts inside onto his left foot. Tackled as he went past, or tried to go past the player. Guerra. Out to Woodbine. Comfortable for the battery at the back with Mueller now. He'll try and switch it. Looking for the run of Garbanzo. A little bit ambitious that, and into touch. It'll be a goal kick. Get into the game through the USL social media channels. Follow the USL on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for news, live game updates, and video highlights from across the league. Well, after an exciting first few seconds, it's slowed down a bit, this game. I think both sides definitely feel 3 points possible this evening, and there for the taking. Forbes, good header down. Set back by Dos Santos. Drifting ball forward. Headed away by the battery. Prince brings it under control. Chang now. Back to Ferguson. Charleston trying to pick passes through the Rochester midfield. Griffith finds Guerra. Back across to Griffith at pace. He's around the fullback. To the byline. Plays a good ball in. Good header up and away. It looked like a handball. Yes. It'll be a penalty for the battery. Well, I'm not sure how much intention there was there, but the arm was up. It prevented the cross. Let's have a look. Yeah, oh my gosh, I tell you what, Apostolopoulos is lucky to be on the pitch. It looked like he stuck his arm out. Oh, that's silly. And it's given the battery a gilt-edged chance here inside 15 minutes. He was booked for his handball. So Portillo from the spot. Well, the referee's saying he's got to move the ball. Oh, there you go. Happy now. Justin Portillo. One 0. He sent Gomez the wrong way. And the battery are 1-0 up. He's pretty clinical from that position, Justin Portillo. And And no real chance that he was going to miss that, I don't think. He just buried it. Even if Gomez had gone the right way, he wouldn't have got there. So the Battery 1-0 up here inside 15 minutes. Six goals on the season for Portillo, I'm told by Ed Allen, our statistician. So congratulations to him. Let's see what the response is like from Rochester. Here they come, straight down at the Battery. Diving header away. Oh, that's a snap little volley, but misses the target goal kick. I think Kevin Corby's going to join us in a second. He missed the first 10 minutes. I think he was down on the pitch warming up with the boys, but he's back up here now, so we'll get his thoughts in a second. He did see the goal.
Yeah.
There you go, Kevin. Welcome to the broadcast.
Thanks.
He doesn't miss penalty kicks, does he?
He doesn't. I think I've seen him make 9 in a row now in all competition, and I don't know if that's correct stat, but yeah, he's automatic in practice and games anywhere. It's Justin Portillo, and you don't even have to write it on the board before the game who's taking the penalty. Oh,
there's a chance here, and it's Cordovez if he can get there. No, it's a good covering tackle from Ryan James. There's a player down over on the far side, a Battery player down, Prince. Charleston have possession. The referee's going to stop play because of an offside. And let's hope Prince is okay. We've got an expanded broadcast for you tonight. We caught up pre-game with Ali Sender on the sideline. We're hoping to, if she can get him, get thoughts from Coach Anhauser at the break. And then myself, Andrew Bell, and Kevin Corby in the booth.
That's Tomas Gomez down there, St. Louis product. He's a year younger than me, actually, and fantastic human being, fantastic goalkeeper. He's worked so hard to get to this point, and his career is just beginning. So can't wait to see what he has to bring. And he's just a great guy, and no chance there on that penalty, but he's a good, solid goalkeeper. He'll be good there tonight.
Someone you know well, then.
I know very well. I trained with him hundreds of times.
Yeah, he was never going to get there. Guessed the wrong way, but I don't think it would have mattered. Here come Rochester then. They need to respond. And they earn another corner. So, yep, they've had a sequence of corners now and threatened from each one.
That early goal from the Battery is huge, especially towards Rochester's game plan. Usually you like to see them, or they'll sit back on an away game and kind of lull the other team to sleep, but it's hard to do there. Not 1-0. Here they come.
I mean, for the neutral, it's perfect because Bob Lilly he's very pragmatic. He sets his teams up not to concede. But now they're going to have to come out of their shell. This is going to be an outswinger from Forbes, the Jamaican, who can get some whip on it. In at the near post. Touch, let Portillo down. It'll be another corner. He's done it every time he's had it. This is, I think, the 5th corner now. He's just trying to pick out that run at the near post. You'll see it. Flying in towards Woodbine, who's got an eye on it. Here we go again. Oh, he's gone deeper this time. Headed away by Prince, and it'll be a throw for the Rhinos.
Andrew, I know you've talked about it before, but I mean, as you said, 5 outswingers there in a row. Maybe throw an in-swinger in possibly, huh?
Yeah, if you've got a left footer from this side, it makes sense, doesn't it? Perhaps Bob Lilly doesn't have someone he likes for the accuracy. You can hear the word there from Woodbine for them to step. He wants to get this one up the line. Up it goes, headed up and away by Forbes. Little turn inside. Mueller lets it drop and comfortable for Tambakis. And it's a quick throw out to Griffith, who caused some problems a moment ago with that pace on the far side. Here's Prince. And the captain, Ferguson. Charleston 1-0 up. Big kick out. Cushion touch from the big striker, but quickly won back there by Fall. There's the culprit for the goal. Apostolopoulos, the Greek defender. I wonder if he knows Alec Tambakis, who came from Panathinaikos to the Battery via Atlanta United.
He actually does. Alex said that they know each other and have played, I don't know if on the same team, but in passing definitely have met each other and know each other. So he said he's a good player and a good guy. It was pretty interesting listening to Coach Anheuser try and pronounce that name at the beginning.
Yeah, I pronounced it though, right?
You got it right.
Well, he'll be regretting having his arm up. It looked like he put it up, actually. I'm sure he didn't intend it because he would have known that was an automatic penalty. Couldn't get it out of the way. Ferguson rolls it forward to Portillo. Accurate pass that from Sean Ferguson. You missed the opening, I think, Kevin. I don't think you were watching, but Woodbine gave it away, put them through on goal, and Tambakis made a big save.
Not surprised. He makes big saves every single day in training, and a lot of big saves this year from him, and that's what you need from your goalkeeper. And like I said, Tomasa, he's made some big saves this year as well. You'll be seeing that. I mean, it's a huge thing to have a good, solid goalkeeper behind you. You defend better, you play better, and I know I'm a little biased, but yeah, your team has a better game if your goalkeeper's on and making big saves for you. Kevin
Corby, part of that Battery goalkeeping roster. Good to see you back training again, Kevin. I know it's been a difficult year, but I think, full training this week. So
full training this
finally.
week. Yeah, finally. It's great. Great to be back out there.
Tambakis drives it forward. Prince slips the header on. It's second ball, though, won by Rochester. Oh, that one was telegraphed, and Prince finds the loose ball. Now Guerra on the ground to Prince. Portillo with just a bit of space, and he finds Woodbine in the space on this near side. Finds Chang. Chang, lovely ball, looking for Prince. Can he control it? He can. Tackled. No corner. It'll be a throw-in on the far side. Well played.
Fantastic defending there. Zach got a nice little touch on it, almost serving the ball in. Great ball from Michael Chang over to put that in behind Zach Prince in on goal.
Prince with a cross. Oh, good save. Garbanzo snaps the header down, and Gomez, right place, right time.
That's a great cross, great header, and fantastic reaction there from Tomas Gomez. Just got it down exactly like you wanted, and Gomez strong on his line. Good, solid hands there. No rebound.
Nike's a proud partner of the USL. Follow at Nike Soccer on Twitter for the latest Nike Soccer information. Flag is up. And it'll be a free kick for the Battery. Well, Garbanzo will be disappointed he didn't score there, but to be honest, he did just about everything right. From that sort of range, it usually favors the striker.
It usually does too, and he got his head into a nice snap header down. You want to get it low so the goalkeeper can't move, and Tomas had a great low starting position there, and just right to soft hands.
Free kick called in favor of Rochester as Garbanzo challenges for it. It's been a busy little stretch for the Battery. It was home last weekend. On the road Wednesday night, that game in Richmond. What a game that was. Really enjoyed it.
Was makeup game too as well. So
I tell you, I don't really see much of a foul there unless he was, well, whatever. Play continues. Ball in to the back post. It favors the Rochester player. Chests it down. Now here's Chang. Forward to, oh, lovely touch. Can he catch up to the ball? He can't. It'll be a throw-in.
It's a good idea there from Michael Chang, looking up for Eviel Cordova, as those two have played together for, 10 years, right? And know where one another is. Just a touch that got a little bit away from him. Great idea from Cordova, though.
James. Back into the midfield for Dos Santos. Forbes keeps it going. Maybe a little chance here for Ghazi. Little pass inside a chance. Oh, 1-1. Well played. What a finish. Carved through the Battery midfield and slotted home to tie it up.
To be honest, the Battery looked like a couple of yellow and black cones right there with the Rochester offense coming through there. And just a great turn on goal. We'll have a look at it here. Great quick turn. near post shot, and 7 yards out. It's a tough one to stop, but like I said, the build up to that play is.
I think it was Volesky, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, so there you go, 1-1, and it's game on here at MUSC Health Stadium.
Good technique there from Volesky.
I had a chat with Coach Anhauser this afternoon, and he picked him out as a player to keep your eye on because he can finish, as you saw. So Rochester respond, 1-1. Off we play, 25 minutes. Dos Santos. Backwards to Forbes. Quick turn. Forbes now. Drives it on the ground. Cut out by Mueller. Set back by Guerra. Given away there by Prince.
Well, if you're Rochester Rhinos, that's the response you're looking for. 1-1 here early and back level on the road, and that's a good finish from Volesky, like we said. But we got ourselves a game here.
Yeah, if you're Coach Anhauser, you're a little bit upset with that, aren't you? Because it looked a little bit too easy.
I agree.
But we'll credit Rochester because they created the chance. And here they come again now. In at the near post. This time Ferguson is aware of the danger and he snaps that one away to concede a throw in on the far side. Cross comes in. Up and away by Charleston. And then cleared away. It was a high kick by Dos Santos, who's going to get booked. Is that Dos Santos? Yes, it is. He's just making sure Garbanzo is okay. Garbanzo's been in the wars again already, I tell you what.
That's the type of player he is, though, you know. I mean, he knows that's going to happen. He knows he's going to get knocked around in there. He's the kind of guy that's the first one on the goalkeeper, the first one on their center backs. You know, he's in there. He's creating opportunities for his team. He gets in there. Let's see this one.
Yeah, we're not going to get that.
I think that was the first one.
Yeah, that was the earlier one, wasn't it?
But there he is.
Well, let's hope he's okay. They brought the trainer on, Bobby Weissenberger from MUSC Sports Medicine. He'll be making sure that Garbanzo didn't get hurt here, because this is a kick in the head, as you can see. I'll tell you what, Sonis is straight up off the bench to warm up, so the coaching staff, the technical staff, not taking any chances. A couple of the Rhinos coming across for a word with Bob Lilly below us. Rochester, the defending USL champions. He's walking off that way, which for me means he's going to come back in. And looks like he's okay.
Being careful, and it's a good thing to do with the head injuries. It's nothing to take lightly.
I want to congratulate, while we have a moment, Trinidad and Tobago on their result last night. Neville Hackshaw, part of the squad that got that 2-2 tie and ensured qualification to the next round of World Cup qualifying. Good pass there from Chang, and here's Woodbine, steps inside, cuts back in the other way. The crowd enjoying that. Outside of the boot, trying to cross it, looking for handball again, not given. Throw for the battery at the halfway line. Quickly taken. Griffith. To Prince. Griffith again. Portillo's coming to try and get it, but he's being marked tightly by Forbes. They'll have to go back to Ferguson. Out to Woodbine. And all the way back to Tambakis in goal. Well played by the Rochester front five. Oh, lovely slip header there by Prince. He gets the return pass from Garbanzo. Trying to find Chang inside the box. Chang plays it square. Cut back and blocked by Cordovez. He never really caught the shot properly. They're lining up in the box if Woodbine fancies a cross. It's going to find its way off his shin, I think. It'll be a throw-in for Rochester.
Yeah, it's a nice little sequence there from the battery, though, trying to go to goal, and good little passing sequence to Chang right here to Cordovez and gets usually with that big, strong left foot, just blocked there, well defended by Rochester Rhinos.
Keep up to date with the USL all season long by visiting the new USLsoccer.com for everything you need to know about the USL.
I wanted to say it, Apostolopoulos. Apostolopoulos.
That's an easy one, Kevin. Come on. Tambakis now.
Still a rookie at this.
Mueller for the Battery. Goes long, looking for Chang. Can he pick him out? Hangs up a bit. Good cushion touch from Michael Chang. Oh, nice lead from Guerra, looking for the 1-2. Cut out by the Rhinos. Garbanzo snapping away at the heels of Forbes. Rochester clip it down the line. Second ball won by Portillo. Lovely control there from Justin Portillo.
Yeah, skill on display there, the Coastal Carolina product, and he's got some fancy footwork.
You just wonder with a player like Portillo whether an MLS club will have a look at him next year.
You would have to say so. You would have to. He deserves it at the very least.
Been very consistent for the Battery over the past few years. 6 goals now, as we mentioned, on the season from that midfield position.
Including a beautiful free kick goal last week.
Yeah, check that out if you haven't seen it yet. That was Wednesday night in Richmond to tie up the game and get the point. Here's Woodbine for the Battery. For Chang now. On the ground to Garbanzo, trying to flick it on for Woodbine. Away by Rochester. Better this from the Battery. Another good pass from Portillo. Chang, early ball in. Oh, punched away. Portillo, can he get the strike off? He can't. Good goalkeeping there. Again, it comes in. A little flick to the back post. Woodbine's onside. No. Flag is down. It won't count. Flag is up, rather. Offside decision, and it remains 1-1.
That's a great sequence there from the Battery. A whipped in cross. Tomas Gomez, just a fantastic punch out. Fully extended. Got it about 30 yards out, but then the Battery come back on attack.
Is this offside? Let's have a look. You can't really tell. It's close, though, isn't it?
Looks close, but...
Good finish from Woodbine.
Was a good finish. Referee says offsides 1-1.
Well, the game has come to life here. The home side showing some attacking instincts. Snap header forward from Guerra. Garbanzo breathing down the neck of the defender. So a throw in for the Battery now. It was Farrell who got that one away. Cordovez. Not fully away yet. Farrell plays it to this near side. Given away. Heavy touch. One back. Portillo trying to hold possession and earns the free kick. Well, perhaps a little bit fortunate there, but the Battery will get a chance here. I'm not sure whether this is within his range, but we'll see. Well, I don't see too much of a free kick there, Kevin.
I don't know if I agree, but Justin Portillo working there, didn't stop working, kept going for the ball. The defender had his hands in there, but this is a dangerous spot from the Battery.
I'm thinking he's got to pass this, but we'll see. This is sort of Beckham range, isn't it? I'm not sure whether it's Portillo range.
I would say, yeah. I would say that it's either a pass or a Michael Chang whipped-in ball.
It is Chang, and it is played into the back post. Across the face, it's overhit. Unlucky there. You could see the set piece they've been working on, though. And Rochester can bring it away. Forbes. Out to the far side. Woodbine. Woodbine again. On the ground, finds Guerra. Making Volesky work hard up front on his own. He's playing as the lone striker with Dos Santos withdrawn, but withdrawn a long way, I have to be honest with you. Good header away there from the Rhinos. They'll get the ball back in the midfield. Tackled away from Rochester at the halfway line. Early ball forward for Cordovez. He's got the run of Garbanzo. Good last-ditch tackle from Farrell. As Guerra wins it back in the midfield. I tell you what, the Battery have enjoyed a good spell here. Last 10 minutes or so.
They have, and as you said, that's just a fantastic tackle. I mean, I believe that Michael Chang was in there, but just a great tackle. That was a 3-on-2 going the other way and stomped out the danger.
Woodbine plays it forward. Cut out there, no real problems. Oh, that's given away. That's a poor giveaway. It's Chang now for the Battery. Portillo. On the ground, he finds Prince. Prince could line up a strike here. He misses the target. Goal kick.
Not a bad idea there from Prince. I've seen him score there many times, so decent idea. And as you said, a nice little spell here from the Battery. A lot of the plays in Rochester's end, and that's what they're looking for. A little bit more pressure, try and get that second goal.
Big bounce there. Guerra unable to control it. Asked for handball, not given. Rochester work it wide. Ball swung to the back post. Big header up. And, well, bicycle kick an attempt, but just looped into the arms of Tambakis.
Not terrible. I've seen worse attempts.
That was on target.
Yeah.
Aposta.
Come on, Andrew.
Lopoulos, good header. Excuse me if your parents are watching.
Apostolopoulos.
Got that one away. Portillo. Nice ball inside. Woodbine slips it into the gap, and Woodbine here plays it in square. He misses the pass. He was played in by Chang. But a poor cross from the veteran. Unlucky. Chang's going to have to drop back into left back here for a moment, while Woodbine trots back to get goal side. Here come the Rhinos. Been a super game. If you're joining us late, 1-1. An early penalty from Portillo, cancelled out by Volesky. And a goal from the run of play to make it 1-1. As we see that cross coming into the back post, just overhit a little bit. Be kept in play though. Oh, Forbes now, top of the 18. Thought about the strike. Little 1-2, doesn't come off. Prince fouled, free kick. Just about 5 minutes to go to the break. Again, expanded broadcast tonight. We're hoping that we'll catch up with Mike Anhauser and our sideline reporter, Ali Sender, at the halftime break, or after the first commercial, quick commercial. See what Mike thinks about this performance as Prince skips past a player, looks up, clips it over the top. He's looking for Chang. It's a good header away from the fullback. Chang keeps it alive. Now Woodbine. Portillo in space. Square to Guerra. Griffith. Little return pass from Prince. He's asking a lot of Quinton Griffith, but he gets there and wins a throw-in for the Battery.
That's just an unbelievable display of speed there by Quinton Griffith. He just burns down the line and gets to that ball that 95% of players will not get to.
Portillo picks off the loose pass. Can't find a teammate. Just pushed that one a little bit into too tight a gap there, Portillo. Forcing it. One back by the Battery in the tackle. Here is Portillo now. Justin Portillo, the Coastal Carolina boy. Backwards from Woodbine, who just says to the battery for a second, keep it, boys. Keep possession. Both coaches looking on out of their seats. Bob Lilly talking to his team. Coach Anhauser just standing there watching. Again, Volesky a bit late to that challenge, and Charleston able to work the ball up to Portillo. Now Chang goes early, looking for one of the strikers to come and get it. And all the way back now to Gomez in the 18-yard box. Of course, entirely possible that these two teams will meet in the postseason. Still plenty of games to go. Lots of potential to shift in the standings between now and the end of the regular season on September 25th. Forbes, good ball. Up to Dos Santos. Gets it wide to Ghazi. Sets it back. Maybe James can get this cross in. He can to the back post. Prince beats Volesky to the ball, and a good clearance by Prince. All the way back to the halfway line.
The Rhinos asking questions here in the battery end late in the half. The last thing the battery want to do here is concede. Absolutely.
Strong challenge from Ferguson. No foul on Dos Santos. That one over hit straight behind for a goal kick. Well, an entertaining first half. 1-1 the score. There's still time for someone to grab a go-ahead goal. Cordovez. Back to Griffith. Guerra asking for it and receives it in space. Loads of time for Guerra to bring it forward. Oh, he misses the pass. And now Volesky can set... Well, I was going to say he can turn and go, but he goes backwards to Forbes. And the counter-attack just slows down a minute. Well played by Garbanzo. He did just enough there, and it forces the errant pass. Charleston get it back. You know, this point in the season, the games get that little bit more interesting. I was watching that Seattle-Portland game last night. Splendid finish to that match, with Seattle getting a winner late in the game against Vancouver, keeping their playoff hopes alive.
Yeah, it's that, and also teams that have already clinched a spot in the playoffs trying to, make their way up and get a home game possibly, or, a better matchup, and that's what it is. It is almost like a playoff feel here at the end of the season.
Of course, the athletic trainers thinking about keeping everyone healthy.
Yeah.
Which is another key factor.
I can attest that the MUSC health staff here has done a fantastic job with the battery this season. I think I was the biggest problem.
I think everyone's back training now, though.
I believe so. Full training.
Full squad available for selection tonight. Just Neville Hackshaw away on international duty. Hoping to see him play in that game against the US tomorrow. That was a bit late from Woodbine. He's given a chance now to Rochester. Ghazi knocked into the boards on this near side. So a free kick for the Rhinos from a decent position.
Now this is where the battery need to be, very focused and close out this half, and probably one of the last plays of the half here. But
well, he doesn't.
Solid.
He opts to go short with it, but it's still potential for a ball into the box. Here it comes, launched in, headed away, and helped on. 2 minutes will be added on here at the end of the first half. We're in injury time as Garbanzo wins a throw in for the battery. Quick throw down the line for the pacey Chang. Good tackle. Good tackle there from Camden. He wasn't buying that little drop of the shoulder from Michael Chang, the former Cuban national team player. Rochester play it away at the halfway line. Here's Dos Santos. Actually, Fall it was who got it wide to the far side. That one sent forward, nothing really on that, and it'll be a goal kick for Charleston. Kevin, your thoughts on this first half?
Well, it's been a great entertaining half if you're a soccer fan here of the USL, and 1-1 at the end of the half, and it's not very surprising the scoreline with these two teams. They fight hard, and as you said, that Rochester had to go away from their game plan a little bit and come at the Battery, and they did a great job responding with that goal. Since then, the Battery have kind of poured it on a little bit too, but just a very exciting half. I'm excited to see what the second half brings.
Still a few seconds remaining. It's Cordovez back to Chang. Chang, oh, lovely little footwork to get around the player. Chang trying to get the cross, and he gets his foot on the ball, gets it across. It's blocked behind. It'll be a corner now, and this is probably going to be the last sequence of the first half. Justin Portillo will come across. Well, we all know what he can do from the dead ball situation. This is dangerous.
Tip your cap to Michael Chang. Great work there. Two guys on him, getting double defended there, and he just got out of it and got a corner. Here's Justin Portillo.
Portillo then swings it in, and safe hands from Gomez. He bobbled it, but then he pulled it in. Well played.
Yeah, that's safe hands from the Georgetown alum.
Into touch it goes. The referee looks at his watch. I think we got the first half coming to a close here. There you go. First half comes to a close. 1-1 the score at half time. Justin Portillo from the penalty spot opened the scoring.
Can you test this mic? Can you hear me?
Volesky leveled it to make it 1-1. We're going to go to break. When we come back, hopefully in the playoffs, as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, both in the hunt for a top 4 finish. Come on, get on with it, boys, said the referee. They all looking at him, and away we go. Good jump there from Mueller. Snaps the header out to this near side. That'll be a throw-in for Charleston. Well played by Prince. Portillo, great little first touch. Looks up. Finds Ferguson. And now Woodbine on the far side. Down the line it goes. Guerra after it. It'll be a throw-in for the Battery. Our broadcast team tonight, myself, Andrew Bell, Kevin Corby alongside me. Ali Sender on the sideline as Cordovez earns a corner for the Charleston Battery. It's a bright start for the home side, Kevin.
It is, and that's what they're looking for here. I mean, came out, got the first goal, and Rochester had a great response, 1-1, and here the Battery are pressuring again. Looking for that second goal.
We'll have a look at that. Everyone looking, but get on with it, said the boys. Come on. People are paid to watch this. Come on. Here we go. Corner kick Battery. Portillo whips it in. Oh, he had it, didn't he? There at the near post, but across the face it goes. They're saying it took a deflection. Well, I don't think it did, but it'll be another corner for the Battery. Cordovez will be kicking himself because that was a golden chance.
It was. Open goal there. Gomez came out a little ambitiously and misread that one right over. Here it is. Ooh, just right over his head. Open goal.
Second corner. This time a good clearance. Griffith to Portillo. Wide to Chang. Chang cuts inside the defender. Right-footed cross to the back post. Snap header back. Chance perhaps. No. Still alive for Woodbine, who drills it. Oh, unlucky. Off the bar. What a strike from Obi Woodbine. Got everything on that. And Rhinos, the Rochester Rhinos, escape.
Just an absolute rip by O'Brien Woodbine there. And he's no stranger to that shot recently. Just had a goal of the week, I believe, last week with the shot from 30, and that one just rips off the bar. Well done by O'Brien Woodbine. The Battery are knocking at the door. Here's a look at it.
Oof, left-footed as well. Look at that.
Ooh, might have got a piece of that. I think Tomas might have got a hand on that.
I think he made the save. What a save.
Fantastic save. Let's have another look. That's a one for the highlight reel.
Unbelievable, really.
For both of them.
Back underway here. 1-1 the score. Guerra to Mueller. Squares it to the captain, Ferguson. Mueller again.
Wow, just a great athletic play. I got a good story about Tomas. I remember when I was in high school, he's a year younger than me, and I'll get back to that in a second.
Oh, lovely touch there from Cordovez. Good challenge, and it'll be a corner for the Battery.
Anyways, Tomas, long story short, plays the first half in goal and second half in the field and beat us 1-0 after scoring the goal. So that's the type of player he is.
That's great.
Yeah, fantastic athlete, and like I said, fantastic guy too.
It's a corner for the Battery. Gomez in goal. Swung in. Oh, another chance, and it's just too far ahead of the diving challenge from the captain, Sean Ferguson. It's still 1-1 here at MUSC Health Stadium.
Oh.
Well, that's the danger of the in-swinger, isn't it?
It is. So close there. Ooh, just across the face, and Ferguson just a half second late.
Good corner. Rochester hanging on here at the start of the second half. That's a good little flick from Volesky, but Mueller across on the cover. Woodbine digs in. It's Volesky who comes up with the ball. Cuts inside, but tackled by Woodbine. Now Chang. Backwards to Griffith. Punts to the halfway line. No foul. He was selling it to the keeper, and Charleston pushed forward here. Cordovez goes past the defender into the box. Saved by Gomez. The referee saying he allowed the advantage after Garbanzo was knocked over in the build-up. Well, he went for goal, didn't he? And
he went for goal there, but just a textbook star by Tomas Gomez. Made himself big and didn't give Aviel Cordova as much to shoot at there. That's a great save.
Could have probably slipped it wide, but you can't blame the striker for going for goal. We'll see if we can have a look at that again in a second. 1-1 here. It's been a really good start to the second half for the Battery. Coach Lilly's taken his cap off. He doesn't look best pleased. Big thumping clearance from Mueller. Cordovez after it. Loose ball there. Flicked on. Rochester headed away. Cordovez digs in. Picked off by Griffith. It's all Charleston at the moment. Here's Woodbine. Prince now. To Woodbine. That'll be a throw-in for Rochester. Good defending.
Oh, wow. A couple great opportunities there from the Battery. Knocking on the door, as we said. And Tomas Gomez, the gatekeeper, says no right here. Great save. Big save. Got big. Got the leg on it. That's fantastic goalkeeping right there.
Good challenge there. The referee had a look because the studs were up a little bit from Volesky, but he got the ball. Bit of a gift that from Forbes. Chang now cuts inside and again tackled. Throw in Charleston.
Volesky, the goal scorer, spent some time at Southern Illinois University down by St. Louis. I've seen him play quite a few times, and he's a goal scorer, as we saw earlier in this game. And 32nd overall pick in the MLS draft for Portland Timbers a couple years back. And
yeah, he's only had one chance tonight, and he buried it. So
he's a goal scorer.
Just got a text from the front office in Rochester saying we can use the first name of Apostolopoulos, which is Vasilis, and that's acceptable apparently. So we're in good company struggling with that one. it would seem.
Vasilis Apostolopoulos.
Here he is. Clips it forward. Dos Santos brings it down on the chest. Set wide now to James on the far side. Better this from Rochester, who are just keeping it. Camden drifting forward, he's around Chang and still going. Tackled by Portillo and away by Griffith. There's Vasilis. Actually, that's the name on the back of his jersey, believe it or not. So here come Rochester now with Forbes, the Jamaican midfielder. Oh, good ball from Dos Santos. He picked him out. Cross comes in. Oh, what a save. What a save from Tambakis to keep it level at 1-1. Volesky, well, he would have bet the mortgage on that, wouldn't he?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're a young goalkeeper watching at home, this is the game to watch. Great goalkeeping from Tomas at the other end. We'll have another look at this one from Alex Tambakis. Right across the face, skip big, give me that. That's a great save.
Fantastic
save.
He won't believe he hasn't scored there, Volesky, from inside the 6-yard box, and he got all of that redirected shot.
Love to say this, Andrew. Both goalkeepers keeping their teams in this game here.
Absolutely. They've been big factors in the second half as Prince wins the ball in the tackle. Portillo takes over, turns with possession, looks up. He's got Woodbine out to his left. He went behind Woodbine. We'll get it back, though, now. And now he's got time and space. Griffith slips it forward. Garbanzo's in behind the fullback. Tackled. Prince. Oof, that was a nasty looking challenge, but he won the ball. It struck off his face. The stub was up, wasn't it?
I believe so. I think Zach might have been bargaining there for a handball. Not sure, though.
Maybe a handball. Rochester come up with the ball anyway. Here we go. Dos Santos back to Forbes. He's got options wide. James shapes the cross. It's a good-looking ball in, and Dos Santos got above Mueller, but he couldn't keep it down. Goal kick.
Taylor Mueller coming off that shoulder injury. I mean, looks to be fine tonight. He's battling tonight with those guys up top. Those Rochester strikers are getting in there, getting elbows in, getting up, and that's a nice battle there, but just over.
Yeah,
good challenge.
Although Dos Santos got above him, he got a body on him, and it was always going to be difficult for the striker. Loose ball finds its way to Portillo. Now Prince, who's come out to the near side. He's asking Griffith to get down that line. Griffith running at them, gets the cross in, it's blocked. Well played. Good defending there by Tagoli. It'll be a throw in for Charleston, and it's Quinton Griffith to take it. Looping ball in at the near post, headed away by the Rhinos. Helped on. Volesky does well to keep that going for Rochester. Down the line it goes, into touch though from Forbes. A little bit errant there, and Charleston are going to be the first to make a change. It's going to be Justin Portillo, I believe, is it? Making way for Dante Marini. I wonder if he's picked up a little knock there, Kevin.
Possibly. I mean, a lot of games here in the last couple of weeks, and just better safe than sorry at this time of the year. And, I mean, what a better person to come into the game than Dante Marini to bring a little bit of energy to the team.
I think we'll see Prince step inside and play in that centre midfield role with Marini going out to the wide. And Prince wins the ball in the challenge. Sets it wide to Guerra. Guerra opens his legs up. Well, Garbanzo trying to sell the foul. It was never going to come. And now Volesky's in space. He's brought the ball wide, looks up, waits for some support. Fall. Forbes gets it wide. Ghazi sets it back. James inside to Forbes. That's a good ball in. Ferguson clips it away. Not fully clear, though. Lovely one-time stuff this from Rochester. Shaped into the back post, headed back down. Is anyone there? No. Charleston get it away. Vasilis gets the head on it. And it's a good spell from the Rhinos. It's Forbes. Angles the ball in. Wow, that's not the best touch. And Chang should get on the end of that. No, he can't keep possession for the battery. Rochester have it back. As we approach the hour mark here at MUSC Health Stadium in Charleston, South Carolina. 1-1 the score. For those of you joining us late, both goals coming in the first half. We've already had good chances for both teams in the second half. Good challenge from Woodbine, but Rochester hang on to possession. All the way back to the centre half, and he gives it away. Prince in space. Heavy touch. Marini digs in. He can't get a clean tackle in here. Working hard though, gets goal side. Full plays it square to Ghazi. Now Forbes. Volesky sends it into the box. That's a chance. Oh, he's blasted it over the bar. Goal kick. Well, the link-up play there from Volesky, excellent. The finish not up to par.
It was a fantastic little, cheeky little pass there right over him. Just a nice little chip. And then Dos Santos rips it over the bar about 20 yards. Nice little pass from Volesky, though. Fantastic idea.
Cordovez wins the first ball, but he can't control it. Rochester won't contest it because Dos Santos was offside, so the battery have it back now. Griffith, heavy touch. Mueller angles the header back, and Tambakis can pick it up. Well played.
Well played. Good decision there from Taylor Mueller, and hopefully the battery can get organized here and get something going forward.
Little slip header from Garbonzo to Guerra, and Guerra's got some pace when he chooses to use it. Lays it into the path of Cordovez on his left foot. Has a crack. Oh! Wide of the target. Goal kick. Just looked like it had crept in for a second. He absolutely smashed that.
Oh, from our viewpoint, it looked like that was in the corner, but just a heavy left foot from Aviel Cordovez, and he buries that a lot of the time. And Tomas Gomez, thankful that one goes wide.
He hit it all, but they'll say the coaching staff will be looking for him to go to the far post there, I think. And from an acute angle, he was unable to get that on frame. Good ball from Guerra. And Woodbine's in some space. He's got a little bit of pace, Woodbine. Looking for the 1-2 perhaps. Oh, he's going to get there, is he? No. Stepping across Rochester's defender, and now Forbes has it. Well, there's an interesting substitution lining up for the battery. We'll get back to that because Volesky is in behind it for a second. He goes to ground, scuffs the shot. I think that's the first time he's made a mistake tonight, Volesky. Unlucky. Well, the battery have a player stripping off and pulling on that jersey below us, who they picked up last week on loan from Major League Soccer. Youth national team player for the U.S. national team, Jeremy Ebobisse.
Yeah, and
it looks like he's going to make his pro debut tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, he will, and he's fired up right now. I could tell. I've been talking to him all week, and he's a Duke product. He played at Duke. Played on the national teams, as you said, and he's a talented young player. You could tell, and he scored quite a few goals on me this past week in training, so I can attest to his skill. So I'm excited to see how he does here tonight.
Well, the battery have got hold of him somehow, and, you know, it's interesting because he's draft eligible, so
he is.
There's some folks out there thinking this could be the #1 draft pick next year. We'll see how he does tonight, but big moment for this young man who... well, we'll see him come on in just a second. Play continues here. Rochester knock it into touch, and now we'll see the change. I think it's going to be a straight swap. It's Cordovez who makes way for the youngster, Jeremy Ebubisse. There you see him, number 29. So, well, first of all, well played, Cordovez, and good luck to Ebubisse making his debut.
Yeah, and to be completely honest, he's got a strong left foot as well. The same with Cordovez. He's a very skilled player, and here's his first touch, and it's a good one.
Chang plays it across. Garbanzo in with a challenge. Good-headed challenge and turn, though, from the Rhinos striker. The Battery win it back in midfield. Guerra pings it on the ground to Ebubisse. Flicks it through the middle. Oh, a touch from Garbanzo. Diving, sliding challenge to save the chance. It'll be a throw-in for the Battery.
And that's a bright start from Jeremy there. Good little slipped-in ball to Ricky Garbanzo, and that could have been a goal easily.
Charleston play it into the back post and into touch. Goal kick. Well, we don't know too much about Ebubisse. As you said, he's got a good left foot.
He does.
I hear he's pretty quick as well.
Extremely quick. He's played with some top-level teams here over the past couple of months in Europe, and spent some time over there and training, and I know with Bob Bradley's team in France quite a bit of time, and he's back in the United States now, and as you said, wouldn't be surprised if he went first in the draft next year.
Well, he's going to be available, isn't he? And here he is now, Ebubisse running at them, cuts back inside. Can he keep possession? He can. He brings Woodbine into the game now. Woodbine slips it backwards. Charleston will possess. Guerra, increasingly influential in the second half. Griffith. Two players on him. That's going to be a free kick. Well, surely that's a free kick to Charleston, but I think he's going to give it the other way. He was kind of protecting it, wasn't he, while he was on the ground? Kevin, what's that? 6 of one, half a dozen of the other?
I'd say. I mean, you got to stop the play there, but I don't know.
Well, see, I was taught you can't play the ball while you're sitting on the ground.
Yeah, definitely not. But both going for it. Maybe let that go a little bit longer. Yeah, I'd say a foul there, holding on to it. He's not trying to play it at all.
And there you see the flag for the kick by Griffith, who would be saying, "Hey, I'm just trying to win the ball."
Yeah.
Well, perhaps our linesman doesn't really understand the rules on this near side.
Maybe not.
Or maybe we have it wrong. Who knows?
Who knows? All I know is this is an exciting game here at MUSC Health Stadium.
Well played by Ebubisse. Flicks it wide. That's a nice little left-footed touch, and Woodbine's into the game now. Here he comes on the far side. Can he get the cross? And he tried to cut back with that little Cruyff. It didn't come off, and Rochester get it away. The game is really stretched now. Look at the space out there. If you're looking for Romario Williams, he's unavailable tonight because of yellow card accumulations, so he's suspended. I forgot to mention that in the players unavailable. The other one not here is Neville Hackshaw, who's with the national team of Trinidad and Tobago, getting ready for the big game against the States this weekend. Griffith down the line to Marini, sets it inside now to Garbanzo, down the line for Griffith. Griffith plays it in square, head it behind, corner kick.
Speaking of the States, congratulations to Matt Beasler with his baby. Just scored his first international goal and had his child on the same day. Congratulations.
US winning that 6-0 against St. Vincent.
That's right.
Good win that. Basically through, aren't they now? It would be a miracle if they weren't, or the opposite of a miracle. Here's the corner into the back post, punched away. Guerra after the loose ball. Heads down for the skipper. Guerra, little nutmeg, looking for help from the referee. He's not going to get it. And it goes backwards to Gomez. He's got to get rid of that quickly, and he does. Challenged by Garbanzo. What's the referee saying here? Free kick, Rochester. Well, I don't know. Let's have another look at that. It was very, very tight, wasn't it?
It was, and that's what we were talking about earlier. Ricky getting in there, he does the things that other players don't want to do. He gets his foot stuck in there. Let's see.
Well, I think you got to be able to challenge for the ball, surely.
Definitely. I think that's a clean challenge.
And it may have been a goal kick anyway. No real damage done,
problem.
but Charleston knock it forward. Garbanzo goes to ground, no foul. Oh no, yes, there is a foul. So Garbanzo down. Rochester's defender not happy, and it'll be a free kick for the Battery. Well, the temperature's just warming up a little bit here in Charleston. We had that hurricane yesterday. It missed us, thank the heavens. Let's have a look. I don't see a foul there at all, I tell you what. But
I don't either. It's okay.
The teams are playing well, aren't they? The referee just going through a rough patch at the moment. But it'll just be a free kick for the Battery. And no Portillo, so Guerra over it. Actually, Chang flicks it in. Good area, punched away by Gomez. Two-handed punch. He had to be sure of it, and he made good contact.
It was good contact. That's another fantastic play there by Tomas Gomez. Coming out, two-handed punch, puts that thing out of danger.
Griffith looking at his options. There's not much on. He has to go back to Tambakis. Now Woodbine. Volesky edging forward, forcing the long clearance from Tambakis. Ebobisse beaten in the air. Here come Rochester. Oh, nice touch there from Forbes through the legs of Chang.
Usually that's going the other way.
Forbes sends it in. It was a good ball, wasn't it? It wasn't the best header. Kept alive, though. Dos Santos. Another chance for the cross from James. Didn't catch it. Garbanzo plays it long. He's looking for that pace of Ebobisse. He's going to get there, is he? Yes. Controls it. Sets it across for Marini. Marini waits for some help. Prince now. Marini again. Prince gets it wide. And into touch, it'll be a throw-in for Charleston. Well, a throw for the Battery after that little scuffle there. The Rochester player not allowing the throw-in, but no damage done. Ebobisse collects it, can't control it. Goal kick. Well, you've made your pro debut, of course, a few years ago now. You know how it feels.
I mean, his first touch there was so good. I tell you what, his nerves were definitely lower than mine were on my debut. I mean, fantastic effort so far here from Jeremy, and all the best to him. And I don't think we've seen the end of him tonight. 20 more minutes left in the game, and well done. Well,
unfortunately, one of the Rochester centre-halves, Farrell, is, I don't think, going to be able to continue. He sat down. It was a head-to-head clash, I'm told, and that's not good. Let's hope he's okay. You've got to get him looked at quickly here. The players will take advantage of the break to come across and take on some water. It's, to be honest, a beautiful evening. It's not as warm as it has been. It's what, just over 80 degrees here in Charleston, South Carolina, the deep south. That little hurricane that brushed by us really brought the temperatures down.
It did brush by too. That's a good way to put it, because I've never been in a hurricane situation before, but from the looks of it, before was way worse.
The annoying thing is it interrupts the schedule, because you didn't get the Old V Young last night, or yesterday morning, rather.
That's true. They canceled it. There's 60-mile-an-hour winds and torrential rain pour, so we postponed that one to this morning, so got that in still this morning. But yeah, well, as you said, it does mess up the schedule a little bit, but it's unbelievable how nice of a day it was today after yesterday's weather.
Good to see Rochester made it in as well, unscathed. It's funny because I was thinking back at 1999 US Open Cup semi-final. They played them at a neutral venue that year in Virginia Beach. Rochester and Charleston were in those semi-finals. The Battery got knocked out. Rochester went through. There was a hurricane just off the coast, and the wind was absolutely howling that night. Of course, that was the year Rochester, I think they defeated 5 MLS teams to go on and win the Open Cup. Wow. The only non-MLS side to do that, to win the national championship since the inception of MLS. You have to think now, it might never be repeated that. I mean, MLS taking that competition so seriously with the CONCACAF berth on the line.
Absolutely, yeah, and I mean, no surprise there. It's the storied club of Rochester Rhino is just a fantastic organization, and last year, obviously, the USL champions, letting up less than 15 goals, I believe, the whole year. Just an incredible year last year for them, and beating Louisville FC there. I think it was psychological, wasn't it? I think if Rochester scored last year, you felt like you were done because they just didn't concede. Oh, absolutely, they didn't, and just a great year for them, and another good year for them this year. Good header away there. Garbanzo keeps it going, though, as Charleston have possession. Scooped out to the far side. Woodbine, strong challenge. Down the line to Chang. Chang looks up. Early ball in. Chance! Oh, just wide! From Dante Marini on his left foot. He drags it wide of the far post. We'll have to take another look at that one, but just inches wide. Good sequence there from the Charleston Battery off the restart. Well, we wait for that replay. It's going to be Sonis. Well, rather, Garbanzo making way for Sonis. Here we are. Chang with a good ball in. Dante, good strike. Just, like we said, maybe a foot off there on the far post. It's a good pick out, wasn't it? And unlucky. Throw in now for the Rhinos. This game in the balance. Both teams, I think at this point, will be disappointed not to win this game. It's there for the taking. 1-1 the score. Rochester made a change as well. I actually missed that substitution, but they made a little change there. We'll get back to that in a second as Chang sweeps it forward. Sonis can't win it in the air. The Rhinos with possession. Good angled little ball in there, but the Battery dealt with it. Woodbine plays it down the line to Chang, who's been very good tonight. Chang trying to keep it alive. And there's a player down in the box, which is going to give us a chance to catch up to the substitutions. I think Dom Samuel's come on. And Gilavogi has also come into the game. He came in for Fall, and it was Samuel who came in for Camden. So 2 straight swaps and some fresh legs for Bob Lilly's Rochester Rhinos. Tambakis now for the Battery. Prince driving it forward, looking for the run of Woodbine, headed down by the substitute. Samuel out to James, who's come across to the left side here. Gilavogi with it, early one in. Ferguson let it drop. Volesky with a little flick on the back heel there. Chance for a cross, perhaps. On the ground, blocked. Another chance. Angled in, punched, or just parried away, actually. Blocked down by Griffith. Rochester having a go at the Battery here with 15 minutes to play. Forbes down the line. Corner kick, says the referee. Rochester want to make another change. Let's see if they do it before the corner. Yes. It's Farrell coming out, and
Bakayoko coming in. So Bakayoko into the match on the corner. We're going to get... that corner again. Both coaches, you feel, going for it here, and why not? Remind you, both teams in the playoffs, they're playing for position now, and it's very important to try and get that top 4 finish, to get that home game. Good ball in. Oh, a little flick across the face. No foul, says the keeper, who had a good look at it. Guerra kept his foot away. It was a good try, though, wasn't it, to try and win the free kick, the penalty there. It was Fall, I think, who went down. Ghazi, the player who went off earlier. My apologies to...
Going away from the ball there. Sorry for laughing, just going away from the ball there at the outside of the 18. I don't know if your attempt to get that penalty is going to pay off.
Marini wins the header, away by Rochester. We did have a penalty in the first half, but it was basically stonewall, wasn't it? Prince goes flying. The referee says, play on. Headed away by Rochester. Good header by Woodbine. Into touch, throw in Rochester. Oh, that's a push, surely. Yes, Guerra right in front of the referee. Free kick, Rhinos. Put his shoulder into the back of, right in between the shoulder blades of Dos Santos, who's...
Bit too obvious there.
Yeah, well, sometimes you can do it, but the ref was right there. I guess he couldn't really see. Here's Forbes for Rochester as we're back underway now. 1-1 the score. It's been a super game tonight.
Sure has.
Forbes again. Brings it wide. Gilavogi goes backwards. Forbes plays it forward. Oh, half a chance, but comes to nothing. Here are the Battery bringing it clear now with Prince. He's got space in central midfield. Works it wide. Chang, who's been very good tonight with that wing play, slows it down. Now it's Woodbine. Here's Mueller. Marini hoping for that ball to come to feet, but it was cut out. And now a long ball forward. Dos Santos gives chase and keeps it in play. Here he is now with Ferguson. Oh, Gilavogi's in the box. Trying to get that shot off. He can't, but he finds a player open at the back post. Good save. Still alive. And, oh, it's in. It crept under the body of Tambakis. It looked like he made the save, but the second attempt finds its way past the Battery goalkeeper, and Rochester have taken the lead.
Rochester coming down with a great response, pouring it on the Battery there. A couple shots in a row. Alex Tambakis with a great save first off, and then here it is again, just toe banger. Don't know where that one's gone. Got a hand on it, but that's in the back of the net. That's a tough ball to stop right there. That's a great finish.
You got it. I mean, from that sort of range, almost impossible. It was right below him. Tambakis got a bit of it, but not enough.
It wasn't. I mean, just a quick toe ball. Like I said, knuckles on you, and that's a tough one right there. It's a great goal. 2-1 Rochester Rhinos. Ten minutes to play here. The Battery will look to answer as Rochester did in the first half.
Yeah. Well, you have to say kudos to the Rhinos. They weathered that storm. And they've got the Battery on the ropes again here. It's a scrambled little touch wide. From close range, Rochester have taken the lead at MUSC Health Stadium. And now the Battery up against it. We'll see if there's a response. You'd have to think this last 10 minutes, Charleston will throw everything at Rochester. I think we might see another change from the Rhinos, maybe a defensive change. Less than 10 minutes to go. Ferguson to Chang. On the ground, he finds Mueller. They're stuck at the halfway line at the moment, the battery. It's drifting out to the far side. Woodbine does well to keep... Wow, he never kept that in. And just looking at the body language, I think Guerra knew it when he kicked it. He overhit that. Yeah, it'll be a throw-in for the Rhinos way back towards the first half. That will allow the substitution, which is going to see a defender coming in. Miller, I wonder if he'll withdraw one of the... he's going to bring off Forbes. So, midfielder off, defender on. Perhaps, no, it's just a word of advice for Forbes. We'll wait for the substitution. He's going to wait till the next passage of the next break in play. Here comes Dos Santos, trying to slip that one through. Kept alive. Oh, just overhit that. Tambaka's thought about coming out, surely. Chance off the line. Oh, my gosh. Brilliant stop from Mueller. Corner kick.
Unbelievable goal line clearance there from Taylor Mueller. I mean, that's to this game. You almost bet on that's a goal there. That's a
had to be a goal, didn't it? And a goal there. The game's beyond doubt in favor of the Rhinos. Look at this. Bow.
Oh, wow. Great save.
So Charleston still alive.
Taylor Mueller, well done. Welcome back, son.
Right place, right time. But it's
save of the week?
Yeah, there you go. For the defender. Good header away. Charleston hook it away now. Ebubise, can he get to the ball first? He can. And a good touch wide to Prince. Prince down the line to Sonis. Needs to find a teammate here. Has to bring it back to keep possession for the battery. Now Guerra with time and space. Drifting it forward, looking for Ebubise. Looked like handball. Oh, he's given a free kick. And a booking as well. I thought it was a handball. The battery play it quickly. It's into the back of the net, but it won't count. The referee wants to complete writing the yellow card into the little book he carries.
Hey, Jeremy. Way to be heads up there, though, huh?
Well, to me, see, I think he handballed that to control it. Yes, he was brought down. What do you think, Kevin?
Yeah, definitely a handball to bring it down there. A foul right after, but
the referee's got a great view there. Why can't he see that? He's given a free kick to the battery. Well, if Charleston convert this, Rochester and Bob Lilly are going to be absolutely furious. This is a chance, and Woodbine over it on that right foot. No Portillo, who scored from a position similar to this from the other side on Wednesday. This, of course, suits a right footer. Chang there as well. Crowd getting behind the home side. Woodbine, it's blocked on the line and scrambled away for a corner. Blocked inside the 6, I should say.
Inside the 6. How many of those have we seen tonight, Andrew?
It was on target, but well-positioned defending.
Well defended.
Corner for Charleston. Swung into the mixer. Headed wide of the target by Ferguson, who got his head on it but couldn't get the angle right. 5 minutes to play. Still the Rhinos hanging on to that 2-1 lead. We're going to see multiple substitutions here. Charleston are going to throw on Lasso up front, I would think. Ajeti coming on as well. Ferguson and Woodbine brought off. The battery will go to a 3-man defense for the last few minutes. Samuels is going to come in for Rochester. I think he's bringing off one of the players he'd already brought on, has he? Yes. Oh, he didn't get too many minutes tonight. That was Gilavogi off. So subbed on, then subbed off. As the chess game between the coaches continues. Little flick there from Ebubise. Lasso over the top for Sonis. Sonis trying to drive it in. It's a good block clearance. They need a quick throw here, the Battery. Taken quickly. Prince to Marini. Now Sonis. Nice touch. Cushions it to Marini. Marini in at the near post. Blocked away and then volleyed clear. All hands to the pumps for Rochester's defense. Oh, that's not the best header. Mueller with a good challenge. Prince wins it back.
Fantastic challenge there by Taylor Mueller.
Ajeti spins it wide to the far side. Nice composed touch from Chang. It was a difficult one for him. And now there's a bit of space for Griffith. Cuts inside his man, brings it forward, plays it in. Oh, just behind Ebubise, it's away by the Rhinos. Griffith controls. They've got plenty of numbers forward, the Battery. On the ground to Guerra. Guerra cushions it to Marini. Cuts onto his left foot. On the ground to Ebubise. Oh, sets it to Sonis. Shot blocked. Nice touch there from the youngster. Some tired legs out there. Here come the Rhinos, trying to take the pressure off. Couple of minutes remain, plus stoppage time. Flag up for offside. Get my stopwatch ready so I can keep an eye on it when we see how much time is going to be added on. There's about 90 seconds of regulation remaining. The Rhinos in the hunt for what would be a massive 3 points here on the road. Here's Ajeti. It's been a spirited few minutes from the Battery, but nothing really to show for it. That's not a good ball from Marini there. Rochester can just bring it forward. And still, that's a foul. Free kick Rhinos. Well, got to do better there, really, don't you, if you're Charleston?
It has to be. There's 4 guys on him there. No foul there.
Guerra booked. Yeah. Just go to the corner there, perhaps, if you're Rochester. Yeah, there you go. Well played. Marini digs in, gets the ball away, but it's won back quickly by Rochester. Now a throw for the Battery.
They'll look to get forward quickly here.
There it goes long. Free header, really that. Will he keep it in? No. Throw in Charleston. Lasso muscles the player off the ball. Charleston have it with Ebubise down the line to Lasso. Lasso just got to clip it in if he can. He overhit that on his right foot. 3 minutes added on. We're into that time now. Charleston with it, though. They win it back from that throw-in. Worked out nicely to Griffith, who's at pace. Early ball in, headed away by Rochester. Marini underneath it. No foul there. Oh, yes, he's given it. Whoa. Had his hand up. Down goes Griffith. Big shout, and it's a free kick for the Battery. A yellow card for the Rochester defender. Maybe got a little arm to the neck there, Griffith. I think he'll be okay, but this is a chance. Oh, yeah, look at that arm across. I tell you what, he's lucky to be on the field there. Let's have a look at this.
Oh,
I tell you what,
dirty.
There are referees that would send you off for that. That's a little bit cheeky.
Dirty.
It'll be a free kick, though, for the Battery. There's still time here for Charleston. Swung in. Big crowd of players, punched away. Prince to the loose ball. Shot blocked. Rochester pump it into the stands. 90 seconds to go at MUSC Health Stadium. Quick throw-in. Griffith with it. Away from Dos Santos, drives it forward. Sonis can't find a pass. Now he can. Griffith. Wide to Chang. Got to get it in the box here. And he can't. Well, you just got to put it in the mixer, I think. Charleston will get possession here with 60 seconds left. A minute left here. Tambakis saying this has to go forward, and it's looking for the big defender. No foul. Ebubisi turns. Can he get the shot off? He can. It's blocked. Oh, wide. Saved by the keeper, Gomez. Corner kick. Well, he thought he'd done enough to tie it there. Unlucky. One last chance, perhaps, for the home side. Well, that would have been dramatic, Kevin.
That would have been fantastic for him. Here we go.
Oof, that was close.
Lasso not shy to scoring late goals.
Deep corner. Lasso heads down. Marini under it. Turns, needs to get it wide here. And he does. Early ball in. Headed away. Foul committed, and that will do it, I think. It was a push by Sonis. There's the full-time whistle. And the Rhinos prevail. They win this one by a score of 2-1. 3 points picked up on the road. Big 3 points as well. There'll be some disappointed players down there in the black and yellow uniforms, Kevin Corby. But what a game and what a finish.
Oh, absolutely. What a fantastic, exciting USL soccer game we had here tonight. And two great storied clubs in the league. And you're kicking yourself if you're the Battery right now. You hate to give that away. And if you're Rochester, I mean, you're celebrating that one tonight. That's a big 3 points on the road, especially right before the playoffs.
Richmond would have been hoping for a 0-0 draw, but instead it's 3 points for Rochester with a 2-1 win. 44 points will lift them into a tie for third place in the USL Eastern Conference. Big game tonight. Big games. Bring big players in, and it was tremendous second half. Both sides with chances to win it. In the end, it was the substitute Bakayoko coming off the bench in the 80th minute to score the winning goal. 2-1 the final score. Justin Portillo for the Battery opened the scoring. Volesky tied it for the Rhinos. And then Bakayoko with that finish to make it 2-1. And that's the way it finished. Charleston threw everything at the Rochester Rhinos. Too little, too late. And it'll be a quick turnaround for the Battery players who head up to Montreal on Wednesday night for what will be another big game. Of course, you can watch that live here on the USL YouTube channel. All right, that just about wraps it up from us tonight here at MUSC Health Stadium. On behalf of the broadcast team tonight, Kevin Corby alongside me, Ali Sender down on the sideline, and our local broadcast crew, this is Andrew Bell wishing you all a very good night.